they would have been fighting, and because she threw that telephone near me, I would have kicked Seven in the head. Point blank period, I would have jumped in the fight. Don't you ever throw a phone. If I was Tanisha, don't you ever in your life throw a phone at nobody while you near me. You should have said, Tanisha, move, if I'm Tanisha. Because soon as that phone would have left her hand, she'd have been fighting Sarah, and I would have been punching Seven all in her head. Michael Jackson decided to beat it at the end of this episode, and I don't like her. Now, after this, I don't like her. I don't care what y'all have to say. I don't like her. Hey, what up, y'all? It's your boy Skinnygawd. That's Skinny_GAWD. Before we get started, please, y'all, do me a favor and like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I put up a new video. Come on, like the video, subscribe. Hit this big red button. It's right down there. Come on, show me some love. Let's start this video off with, hey, how you doing, bitch? How you doing? All right, so today we're going to do a live reaction to BGC episode, I want to say it's episode 5. If it's not episode 5, I'm going to change the description and I'm going to change the name in the description. I just want to get right into it. We're going to do a live reaction. This is when the fight finally is going to go down between Sarah and Seven. And I'm ready to see this because it did not look cute. It did not look cute to me at all. So I'm going to do a live reaction with you guys. I'm going to start watching it now, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to react. We're going to do it scene by scene, and I'm going to explain what's happening. I just want to make sure I take the time to thank you guys. Thank everybody for subscribing. I just hit 300 subscribers, and that's a lot of growth in a short amount of time. I've gotten a decent amount of subscribers, and I just started on YouTube, so yay us. If you're a fan of Baddies ATL, if you're a fan of Bad Girls Club in general, I also do fight reactions, please subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell. You'll be notified each and every time I put up a new video, and I thank y'all so much for subscribing. If you're a new viewer, please take the time to subscribe. If you're a past subscriber, I really appreciate y'all, and y'all my bitches. Y'all my bitches, right? We all about to be children of God, right? Skitty gang, holla at me, I appreciate it. Okay, so let's get right into the episode. At the end of the last episode, they was all going out, and Tanisha was in the car with Sydney, and everybody was in the car, and Sydney started calling Tanisha fake. Like, I don't know, Sydney just started acting up at the end of the last episode, and it ended off with Tanisha about to pull rank, basically about to beat Sydney in the car. So let's just get right into it. We're gonna start with the first scene, and I'll come back to react. This intro is still giving me Wizards of Waverly Place. This intro is still giving me Project Green Screen. Like, I don't know. Like, why does the intro even look blurry like that? Like, this intro is a dub. Like, they better not have the same intro next year. Because we got different girls. I know I gotta shoot it again. Let's just keep the song, but just do something better. Because I can't. And am I the only one that be looking at this like, why is Janelle here? And why is Tanisha having a funeral outfit in the intro? Like, who's dying? I don't know. Let's just get right into it. So, we start off back at that scene in the car. Sydney and Tanisha going at it. Tanisha like, doing the Jamaican finger thing. Sydney, I see you, doing the Jamaican finger thing all up in her face. Sydney just sitting there looking like... And Cindy comes up in a confessional like, Tanisha's mad because I call her fake, and I do think she's fake. To be completely honest, I like Tanisha, but I think she's fake. I think all these hoes fake on this show. To be honest, they some fake hoes, but it's entertainment or whatever. Tanisha is fake, but she acts better than Sydney. The acting is better than Sydney. So Tanisha goes off on this rant. Sydney's still looking at her like... Tanisha go off on this rant, going, I see you, home! Yo! Stop with me! Stop messing with me! Going off. And then she tries to open the car door like she getting out. Like she throwing a whole scene while they rolling. She tries to get out. Sarah comes around the side and Sarah's getting all involved. And Tanisha snaps on Sarah. And you know Tanisha already don't rock with Sarah like that. Like, I don't care. Sarah is everybody's, like, punching bag this season. Like, I don't know. She is a little annoying when it comes to the me. Like, she is like that, but that's not a reason to be, like, trying to be her up and spaz all the time. Like, I just don't know. It's just not necessary. Like, This whole scene was a wash for me. It was a wash. And we had already seen this clip online. It was one of the other clips that was initially released online. And I thought it was promo for the show. Like, didn't y'all think it was promo for the show? Like, I thought it was promo, and that's why they were releasing these clips. And basically, they wrapped that up. Tanisha is pissed. And you still hear Manny the Goon in the background. If y'all don't know who that is, that's Manuelito. That's Manny. Manuelito. Manny from, follow his Instagram. I forgot what his Instagram is, but, he's a producer for the show. You've seen him on Jocelyn's Cabaret. I think you always also seen him in One More Chance and a couple other shows. This is tall Spanish dude with a bun. He cute, by the way. Manny is cute to me. Like, straight up. I would holler at Manny. On God, I would holler at Manny. Manny kind of fine. Like, he mad tall. Like, he just look good to me. Like, he's my type. Especially with the little bun. So he like, look, you hear him in the background, but you're not seeing him. And he like, no, I want to fight her. And I'll beat up her assistant too. They all got assistants, but her assistants must be a dude. All I know is, you know what I'm saying, Manny talking crazy. Like, I don't know. Like, he was talking to Sydney like Sydney was a dude. So that was happening in the background. And that's really what oomphed Tanisha up. If you watch the end of last episode, Manny was saying, I don't care if you a dude or a chick, but his face was blurred out. I beat you up. I'm a real N-word. I beat you up, blah, blah, blah. I'm from the streets. Like, basically saying he gonna handle her like a man and she needs to respect the ladies. So we're talking about this contradiction of, are we treating her like a woman or are we treating her like a man? Like, I felt like that was a little, trans, Like, I don't know why Manny was like, you know what I mean? Like, she didn't hit no girls. She ain't even disrespect him and be like, you a punk bitch, I punch you in your face or nothing like that. Like, so I don't know why Manny got so out of order. She must have said something to Manny. Like, I don't know. But we moved past that scene and we back in the house. We back in the house. And then all of them fucking something. Tanisha come back wilding on Judy. Alright, so here goes Tanisha. Judy, sit down, Judy. She come in with her mask looking like Katana. Mortal Kombat! She come in with her mask looking like Katana. And her fur jacket looking like Griselda Blanco. Come in. Judy, sit down. Judy sit down like, what? Like, what's going on? She like, Tanisha like, why is it a mess in here? Why is so dirty in here? Judy is the clearest minded. I ain't even seen Judy drunk on this show yet. And that's true vibes. We always see Judy drunk. And Judy always drunk. That's why she my favorite bad girl. You heard? We always see Judy drunk. Judy not even drunk. Judy sitting down like, right? Judy explains, mess, I'm the only one sharing a room. Sydney's dirty, basically. Like, I'm the only one sharing a room. You're not sharing a room. You're not even here. Tanisha, shut up. So, they sit down, and she confront her like, you posted the fight. I gotta leave a... Here goes Tanisha. I just had to leave a business meeting because of you. Because of what you posted. You posted the fight between me and City. And you try to take money out of our 5 plates. You try to take our money. So she goes off on Judy. And why is Judy the one? We saw this leaked fight, so now we know who leaked it. But prior to this, we saw Sarah leak a fight. We've seen these other girls. We've seen Natalie leak stuff between Sarah and Sydney. We saw that fight get leaked. Natalie leaked something that happened after this. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking it's promo, but they coming down on Judy. This whole season, y'all have to agree with me, BTC fans. Judy has made the most sense. She's very clear-minded. She's sitting there like, what is this? This is a mess. Y'all should have had these ideas already picked out. I'm the only one sharing the room. Like, I don't know what y'all talking about. This is messy. Judy is evolved, and she don't have time for this, for what they trying to do. She not here to act stupid. If it was some real drama, she'll participate. But she not here to act stupid. You know what I'm saying? She not here to play with Sydney, and she not here to play. Like, I love this side of Judy J. I'm not gonna lie. I thought she was gonna have a full-blown, like, anxiety attack and be a mess on the show. But she's just not with it. She not with it. Y'all hoes is petty to her. Bye-bye. Ta-ta. Petty hoes. So drive by. All of y'all. Skirt. Drive by. That's how she coming. So Judy goes off on her. Tanisha goes off on her and tries to hold Judy accountable for being the only one leaking. And what is revealed is in the confessional is that Tanisha is really upset because now they call her, once that clip was leaked, everybody started calling her homophobic, right? So because the LGBT train is behind Sydney Starr, myself included. I don't even like Sydney Starr. I really don't. Like, I'm not a big fan of her character, but Sydney Starr is LGBT, so she's one of us. She's not necessarily one of me, because I'm not trans, but there's a T in there. She's one of the letters. She's the letter T, and I'm the G. Okay? So she rock with us. And truth be told, you deserve that. Because you got hype, Tanisha, when Manny got hype. And Manny was talking to her like a dude, like he was going to beat her up. And he didn't really have much of a reason to be talking to her like that. And that's straight up. If Sydney said she was going to punch one of these hoes in the face, that's another story. But Sydney ain't been giving that vibes all season. Sydney don't want to fight. She just want to be messy. Okay? And that's okay. This is TV. She want to give TV. And ain't nothing wrong with that. It's better than Seven, who doesn't give me any TV. As far as I'm concerned. Seven is boring to me. I don't care if y'all like Seven. She's boring, and she walks around in t-shirts, and half the time she looks like Michael Jackson to me. Seven gives me Michael Jackson vibes. She's a beautiful girl. That's not saying she's ugly. She's beautiful. But I'm not a fan of Seven. I don't care what y'all say. Let me just make that very clear. I don't care what y'all think. And y'all, this is my channel. If you don't like what I have to say on my channel, change the channel. If you don't like what I have to say, change the channel. Because I don't care. Yeah, she's giving Michael Jackson vibes, and apparently, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not a fan of her, but, like, some of these girls aren't good TV, and they shouldn't be there. Like, I don't think Janelle is good TV anymore. I just don't. Janelle was good TV when she was being bullied and standing up for herself. Janelle is not great TV for me. I don't think she was a great addition to the cast. I don't think Seven was a great addition to the cast, and that's my opinion. We're on my channel, so I'm going to give my opinion. So, them giving Judy a hard time for posting that fight was bull. And Judy explains it straight like that. Like, I'm the only one sharing the room. Why is the room dirty? Y'all trying to make me look dirty? Y'all put me in the room with Sydney? Y'all did that on purpose. Y'all, Sydney is doing stuff, and y'all literally dragging Judy for it. And Judy is not having it this season. And I'm here for Rude Jude. Okay? I wouldn't be surprised. So, like, at this point, I'm not mad for Judy for spitting on her. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You doing all that while I spit on you. And it is what it is. We seen Judy spit on a pizza in season 7. It's not far-fetched. And we seen Natalie spit on cake. You're a Republican dad. Do something. You know what I mean? So, it's not new when they supposed to be that involved, whatever. And Judy is just looking like, I love her vibe. She's just looking like, how did I mess up your bag? Sis, calm down, relax. Like, me in particular, this is a scene. You're doing shows. I'm not here to participate with this, Tanisha. I'm not. And did y'all hear that Rocky said that Tanisha makes the show suck? I mean, I kind of felt where she was coming from. I don't think Tanisha makes the show suck, but I do think, you know, Tanisha, you overacting a bit. Don't turn into Sydney. Don't judge Sydney and then turn into her, because it was a bit much. That opening the door, close the door, and then you get back in because you want fried chicken, and we about to go have fried chicken and everything cool, and da-da-da-da. Like, that was all a mess. She was saying in the conversation that, it wasn't even that serious. But if it wasn't that serious, it was a grown man literally threatening to beat her and her sister up like a dude. And that's what got you hyped. You ain't stand up for that. I don't care if she was messing with you or she was playing. You knew what she was doing. She was giving TV. Like, you was trying to give TV. But don't get mad that the fight got leaked because it makes you look bad. And I didn't like that, Tanisha. I didn't like that. It makes you look bad? Well, you shouldn't have did it. I don't care if she started. We saw you get hyped when Manuelito started talking his gang shit. That's when you got hype. And I'm going to review this show off the truth. I want to let y'all know that right now. I'm reviewing this show off the truth. What I see. I'm not forming opinions based on bullshit. I'm reviewing just like the fights. If I see somebody connect, they connected. If I didn't see somebody connect, it wasn't shown. Period. I slow-mo that and everything. So anyway, let's move on to the next scene. So at the end of the scene with Judy and Tanisha, they kind of pray together. I don't know what that was. And she commented on her broom. I don't know what the hell that was. So that was just, it was just stupid. So, and like I said, Judy was calm the whole time or whatever. They pray. And then Tanisha, Judy had talked to Tanisha about, like, I need my own room if that's the case. Like, why y'all got me in here? It's clearly a setup. It's clearly a setup for Judy to be dramatic and have problems by putting her in the room with Sydney. Y'all wanted that drama. Y'all wanted that tea. You know what I mean? So then we hear some church song, something up the mountaintops. And they keep showing these scenes of, like, the city. I don't know why they keep showing these scenes of the city, and we ain't going nowhere. Stop. Reality TV is like, if you showing me scenes of the city, we about to end up in a different location. The club, a restaurant, a party, something. How the hell y'all showing me these scenes and we back in the house? Back in this raggedy, dirty ATL haunted mansion every 10 minutes. Knock it off. And if my clapping is getting on your nerves, I'm sorry. But knock it off. This show, pay it, because just pay it. Tanisha goes in there and sits down and talks to Natalie, and Tanisha's like, look, Judy needs another room. Woo. Natalie was like, we ain't got no other rooms. And Tanisha makes perfect sense. In this big mansion, we ain't got no other rooms, Natalie. And I guess what she mean is, I understood what Natalie mean because I understand production. I've auditioned for reality TV shows. I know reality TV shows. I've been studying for a long time. It's just like the Bad Girls Club. Half the house wasn't even shown on TV because it was rooms for production. It was secret stuff for production that they wouldn't show on camera. So the other rooms, there's probably production happening in the other rooms. There's staff in the other rooms. There's people sleeping for rotated camera shifts in the other rooms and stuff like that. So, that's probably why the other rooms aren't free. Tanisha come in here like, or doing her antsy theatrics, but it does appear that that's her, whether she's acting or not, or playing it up for the cameras, which obviously they all are. Besides Seven, and Janelle, which is why I'm bored with them too. Like, you know what I mean? At least play it up. Like, just give me a show. Like, I just want them off the cast. Just get them both off the cast so they can go sleep in the bed together, because that's what they're doing on camera, sleeping. So she goes talk to Natalie, and Natalie's like, well, we can put her in the attic. Tanisha is like, I'm not putting her in the attic. You know, her mother just died. Like, why would I do that? But she said it in a way that just didn't sit well for me. Like, I love you, Tanisha, but it just didn't sit well. We know Judy lost her parents. That's a very sensitive topic. Mind you, later in the day, she put something on her parents, which I would never do. Like, I would never do parents dead or not. But truth or not, like, I would never do. I'm just not. We wrote both. By the way, you know, Judy, my condolences. Both your parents died. Like, I feel like, you know, if you know that about Judy had already been through a lot and had a lot of anxiety and already had low self-esteem and already, you know, was trying to drown her sorrows in liquor and already was trying to be a better person, and she's very spiritual. So to lose both your parents back-to-back like that, she had older parents, and to lose both your parents back-to-back like that, and to be an only child, it's rough. She ain't even had nobody else to lean on. Like, you know what I mean? And it's just so sad and it's heartbreaking, especially because that's my favorite bad girl. So I just wanted to take a moment to comment on that, for sure. But back to this Natalie and Tanisha scene. They sit and they talk it out about moving her to another room. Natalie says, you know, the attic, blah, blah, blah. Tanisha at this point is trying to get Natalie to basically handle it and fix things. And Natalie explains to her, like, basically, bitch, you weren't here. And we all know she requested to be in another house. Bitch, you weren't here. When she spit on her, I had to handle that because I knew Sydney couldn't hit her back. You know what I'm saying? But there's a line to this or whatever. Like, I don't know. But Tanisha, she basically said, Natalie was like, I was glad you was there yesterday to handle it because at least I ain't got to do it. You know what I mean? At least it's not me. It all falls on Natalie. And Natalie is the captain running this ship. And this situation is really not Tanisha. You know what I mean? Natalie is the captain running this ship. So Tanisha has to do her EP duties. Keep these hoes in line. A tin hut. Okay? But after that, we move on to the next scene. We get to the next scene, and Seven and Natalie and Tanisha go into Seven's room to talk. Seven's sitting there looking depressed and bummed out. And honestly, it doesn't look that much different than she's looked the whole show. Like, I don't want to diss Seven. I don't want to diss Seven because I don't dislike Seven, but I don't think Seven is interested in me. Like, she's not good TV. Pretty is not good TV for me. Fighting with no, like, real reason is not good TV for me. Popping off and attacking hoes without good reason, it's not entertaining to me. It's just not. There has to be a reason. There has to be a build-up. At least with Natalie and Christina Ford, there was a build-up. There was a reason. There was something that happened. Like, it was something. It wasn't just, like, talking about nothing. So, seeing an angry, you know, psychotic bitch just run up on people, it's just, I don't know. I don't like her. I didn't like her on her season. I'm going to keep it 100%. Like, I wasn't Seven fan. I liked some of the other girls that brought more of the drama, but I didn't like Seven because she didn't seem like she had a point. Her friend Kiara seemed like she had more of a point. Even that final fight with Seven and Kiara, and with Seven and Kiana, and Kiara and Bree, Kiana initiated that, and Seven followed. So for TV. So I just felt like, you know, she's just not, like, my favorite character. Like, I'm not a big fan of Seven. If y'all Team Seven, comment under the video and say you Team Seven. But I don't have to care. And that's my opinion. And I'm sticking to it. I don't like her. I mean, I don't know. Let me not say that. I don't dislike her. I just don't care that she's there, like, to be honest. So Natalie and Tanisha are in there talking to her in their sweaters. Natalie got on this fly pink highlighter, like, sweater two-piece or whatever. Very cute. And Tanisha's outfit, you know, got the sleeve out. It's very cute. They was looking cute. And Tanisha's looking small. I love it. So they sitting there, Seven in there mad as hell, looking like Michael Jackson. Sitting there with her baby hairs laid down, like, I just don't want to be here. With a t-shirt on. Still looking basic. Like, Seven, put on an outfit. Why is she here? She needs to go home to her child. That's how I felt. Mind you, her baby is beautiful. Oh, my God. her son is so adorable. But, like, I don't like his mom like that. She's boring. But, she talks about how it was red hair in her sink, and she found the black amount. She took a picture of it. It's dirty, and now she just can't take it. Truthfully, she missing her baby, and she wants to go home. She's the type of mother that's been around her baby all the time. Especially, you know, her child is younger than Natalie's, and she's not really with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? She said she's having separation anxiety, and that's cool. Leave. Don't talk about how black amount is in here, yeah, what you call it, is oh, you just can't take it. I just can't in this show. And this is just like, well, bitch, leave. Nobody's watching this for you anyway. I'm sorry. Even if you say you watch it for 7, you're watching it to look at her because she's pretty. You're not watching it to see what she does. You're not watching it to follow her storyline because there is no storyline besides, I guess, this Sarah fight that's going to happen at the end of the episode. And I'm interested to see how that goes. So they decided to have a house meeting, I guess because 7 crying about a black Amal being in her thing. It was just stupid and pointless. Like, 7, shut up. Shut up. Like, that's all I got to say. Like, 7, shut up. Now you talking because you irritated. Go home. You going to sit. Like, I don't know. Next scene. Next scene. These hoes is pissing me off. Next scene. We get to 7 talking about her issues in the group. We get to this group meeting. I'm just paid. At this point, I just feel stressed out by these girls. Like, this is boring. Like, this is boring. Here goes 7. The epitome of boring. I just feel like this show is, you know what I'm saying, it's just like Bad Girls Club. And, you know, I was told it wasn't going to be like Bad Girls Club. And, you know, I just don't need to be here. Bitch, go home! Go home! I would have had to say that. I don't care who 7 is and who y'all think she is. Girl, bye. Get out. In the middle of her sentence, I would have like, we should leave then. No, but you should leave then. You should leave then. Nobody's holding you here. Your child is home. You know what I mean? Your child is home. Go home. Go home. You haven't brought too much to the table anyway, to be completely honest. Besides your looks, you're beautiful. Let's take pictures of her and hang them on the wall so we can see her. Because it's the same thing as her being here. We could put a picture of 7 right here and have this group meeting, right? She could have went upstairs. We could have put her face right here and y'all would have got to see her and it would have been no difference than her being there. That's how boring this girl is to me. She is boring, all right? She looks like Michael Jackson. Beat it, okay? Like, dance or something. Do something. Like, even when they was talking about the talent show last season, she ain't had no talent. Like, girl, you don't even got a talent? Oh, God, she's putting me to sleep. Yeah, well, you know, and it's just like Bad Girls Club, and I just don't need to be here for this, and I just don't. If I'm a loudmouth, so, clearly. So if I'm sitting in a meeting and we all here, and I don't want to be here neither, to be honest, because I probably don't even like these hoes. You know what I'm saying? But we all here, and you sitting here telling me how you don't want to be here. Bitch, kick rocks. Okay? Boulders. That away. I would have went, oh, girl, well, you could go. I would have walked over to the, come on. You want me to help you pack? Get out. 7, go get 6. Isn't that the baby named 6? Go get 6 and get up out of here. All right? And pick up 6. Y'all crazy. Get up out of here. Like, I don't have time for you. She's talking. I just can't. I just don't. And I just feel like, and you can tell, on a side note, I'm not a fan of her, she's boring, but I do understand, well, I can't relate to, but I get, you know, having a baby and feeling like you miss your baby, spending every moment with your baby, feeling like you need to get back to your baby. And I think that was the core of why she was so angry and why she was so upset. She was unhappy there and she missed her kid. And if you miss your kid, your best bet is to go home. Because if that was me and I'm a mother and I miss my kid, bag or no, if I feel like I need to go, I need to go. She probably could have worked out something with production where she could have went home to go see her kid. And I'm sure she did. So what's the problem? Anyway, she's still going off about this black Amal and red hair. And because Judy is the only one with red hair, they obviously Judy did. And Judy makes it very clear. They're all looking at Judy like it had to be Judy. You're the only one that's black and mild. That was so funny listening to Natalie say black and mild. That was hilarious. So, they blame it on Judy. And Judy is like, I think somebody actually... Judy, again, the most rational person on the show. And they keep trying to play her. Judy was like, no, I genuinely think somebody... Calm and cool and collective. 7. I genuinely think somebody took that black amount. No. I don't smoke. They all like, Judy, it had to be you. It had to be you. She's like, no, I did not smoke in the house. I was told not to smoke in the house. I didn't smoke in the house, period. Like, what are you talking about? But I don't even use that bathroom. We have our own bathroom. They all talking like, no, you don't go to the... No. We have our own bathroom. I didn't do that. I genuinely am pretty sure that somebody took that and put it in there. Like, she was calm with it. And they all blame her, laughing in her face. Like, I can understand why Judy couldn't handle the show. Because she was like, these hoes is stupid. And y'all trying it. And it's not going to be that type of way this season. We're not doing that. We're not doing Judy's crazy. Because I'm not crazy this season. Like, I'm calm. And she's giving calm, cute. Oh, y'all like my Prince shirt? Y'all like Prince? Purple rain, purple rain. Yeah. So, Judy is just giving that. And they all clown her. And it takes Tanisha to finally go, you know, basically, like, did you do this? Like, Tanisha finally go, Judy, so you're the only one right here. What do you think? And Judy is like, somebody planted it. Who do you think would do? Sydney. Duh. Like, are y'all stupid or something? We move on. Yo, they are dead ass, like, saying, Janelle comes to Judy. Natalie comes to Judy. Tanisha comes to Judy because it don't make sense. I don't believe that somebody is so petty to actually grab weave and your black and mild tip, like the edge of the black and mild. I'm sure your black and mild got one. The edge, that part. That was in the sink. The edge of your black and mild, like somebody would actually do that. Why don't y'all believe it? Sydney's been a petty ass bitch this whole season. Why don't y'all believe it? Like, what's wrong with y'all? And Judy's just sitting there calm. And I'm surprised. Because by this point, I would have expected Judy to say, F all y'all and grab a drink and then really start being a messy out. But no, she's evolved, Judy. She's the evolved voodoo vixen. So she's like, no. Like, I'm telling you guys. Sydney even slides in. I use every bathroom. I've left my mark everywhere. I've used her bathroom, this bathroom, that bathroom. And these hoes still don't get the hint that Sydney is basically saying that she did it. Stupid hoes. You know what I mean? And that just shows that Judy is always, her reputation as the messy hoe is going to stick. They try to blame everything on her. They try it so hard. But thank God Sydney is just a mess and a trouble starter. So the one thing I do like about her is that she's real enough to admit it. Tanisha confronts her. After everybody came at Judy, Tanisha confronts her and says, did you do that? Did you do it? Judy, do you really think somebody did it? Somebody did that to you? And Judy is like, yeah, I think Sydney did it. Straight up. Straight up. I think Sydney did it. Tanisha laughed. They all laughed. He laughed in Judy's face like she's a liar. And they asked Sydney. And Sydney goes, Sydney. Tanisha goes, Sydney, did you plant that stuff? Did you take her hair, probably from her brush or whatever, and take the black and mild tip and sit it in Seven's sink? Last episode, we seen her walking there like, Sydney walking there like, Seven, I don't want you to beat me up and da-da-da-da. That's when she was playing and implying it. Sydney goes, letting everybody know she did it. They all like, damn, Sydney. But nobody apologizes to Judy on camera. Nobody goes, damn, my bad, Judy. Nobody. Nobody says, my bad, Judy. I didn't even know this bitch was that messy. Nobody. And that just shows how they respect her and how they feel about her and why she leaves. I love you, Judy J. I love you. Period, point blank. My favorite bad girl of all time. And seeing her this season, you should have stayed. Because you have been the realness, like you were in season 7, the realness of this season. Telling these bitches, y'all bitches are apes. Okay? Baboon, ooh-ah, apes. All y'all whole, ooh-ah, monkeys. Okay? Because that's how y'all acting, like a bunch of baboons. Okay? Period. So, it gets revealed that Sydney did it, and then everybody's pissed. And I love it, because right after that, Sydney started dogging these hoes. And I think it was funny. She comes for Janelle first. In the midst of all this, Seven is still going, like, I just feel like I need to go. Or, I just feel like I just whatever. Seven, shut up. Go! Go. Please let Seven leave the show. Like, I just can't. I got a headache with Seven. Like, I'm so bored. I fall asleep when she talks. She looks like Michael Jackson, so I fall asleep and I hear like Michael Jackson music play when she be talking. Like, I don't, like, girl, shut up. Beat it. Okay, girl? Because I'm bored. Like, Seven is so bored. I just want to go to sleep. I know. Seven has a lot of fans from YouTube. Like, I don't care what y'all think. She's boring. I think she's boring on YouTube. Like, I just think she's boring. Like, put me to sleep. Like, but I will never say she's ugly, because that girl is bad. You know what I'm saying? Even in a t-shirt, what she wears the whole show, we see no fashion, we see no looks. We see boring mommy wearing a Metallica t-shirt every day with her sideburns laid down, Michael Jackson. And I just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to say she's ugly. She's beautiful. I would be lying. But I'm bored. She's bored. So, Sydney admits it or whatever. And then Janelle gets into it. Janelle calls her an actress and starts running her mouth. And it's crazy to see Janelle, you know, speak, because she's another boring hoe. I was a big fan of her season, but like I said, that dynamic of her being bullied and standing up for herself and not being a punk, but being a punk, but still, you know, giving TV, it happens because she was being bullied. Janelle not gonna give too much. Janelle comes to Sydney. Sydney comes to Janelle, and Sydney calls Janelle a fake-ass Claremont twin. That was hilarious because she is. She is. She calls her a fake Claremont twins. And Janelle was like, I've been on the show before the Claremont twins. And Sarah co-starred like season 11. Sarah, shut up. Mind you, as they're talking about the bathroom, Sarah is talking about, I get it. I want you guys to understand that I like Sarah, but I am not like Sarah's #1 fan. Sarah is annoying as hell, and Sarah makes everything about herself. We are here, you know what I'm saying? But that don't mean I'm not going to rate everything clearly and fairly. Sarah is a self-centered whore, and she makes everything about herself. She's a beautiful whore, but she makes everything about herself, and that's annoying to people. I get it. Like, I understand. Anybody, if you like Seven, if you like Sarah, please comment under the video. Be respectful. Don't be disrespectful because you disagree with me. Like, I don't care. This is what YouTube is for. I'm going to give my opinion, and I'm going to say what I got to say, and I ain't filtering it. If Seven see this video, you know what I'm saying, either you respect it or kiss my ass, Michael Jackson, because I don't care. Period. So we keep it moving, and suddenly, as everything's happening, Sarah goes into, well, after Janelle and what's her name? Sydney can go at it. Sydney got on this watermelon shirt looking like, I don't even know. She looks like a fucking plant-based vegetarian whore t-shirt. Like, I don't know, that shirt was ugly. Sydney can't dress. She dressed like she's going to the Globe. Queer as folk fashion. And it's not cute to me. So after that, they had their little beef, and then we move on to, like, the same scene. We're going to move on to the next part. I also noticed that when they try to diss these hoes, the first thing they say is, like, something being related to Sydney Stars. He's bulgy. Say something else. Call her ugly. Call her annoying. Call her titties lopsided or something. They can't say nothing about her body because her body is actually bomb. You know what I'm saying? And Sydney is looking at Janelle like, Janelle, you got your body done because you wanted to be like me. Like, girl, please. Like, you didn't look like that before. Remember when you was on season 11 with that helmet? And we all remember the helmet. Whipping it. It's 30 inches. It's 30 inches of wolf's bane, honey. Wolf's bane. That season 11 wig was a helmet. It was a hot mess, and everybody knows that. And Sydney brought that up. That was funny. And Sydney keep walking around and standing up. Like, I don't know. These hoes was told not to swing on Sydney because Sydney won't swing on you because she's trans, and they don't want it to look bad. That's why, you know, it's a trick bag. I don't know. Like, it's a trick bag. Like, I don't know. So, as this is happening, Seven is just sitting there like she can't get a word in. She really wants to talk, and she's frustrated. Leave! If you can't talk in a group full of women and you feel like you have to be quiet because they all being loud, leave. I'm not saying everybody on the show has to be loud. I'm saying that if you're quiet and you feel like you're not being heard, you shouldn't have to fight people over that. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Why did she have the Nirvana t-shirt on? She looks like Seven. I hate when pretty girls feel like they don't have to put any effort in. Like, you're pretty. You are pretty regardless. But, girl, like, give me some fashions. Give me some something. At least you want me quiet. At least Janelle is giving body and fashions. You're not even giving that. You're just giving boring, go to sleep, I want to see my child. So you should go do that. You can do both of those things at your home. I watch you on YouTube. I do subscribe to her YouTube channel. I watch you on YouTube. Go to your beautiful Miami apartment that's rented. And, you know, go do that. And it'll be bomb. You'll have a good time. And her man is fine, and her baby is gorgeous. Go do that. Get off this show, Seven, because you're not good TV. So, Seven is frustrated because she's trying to talk the whole time. When Sydney admits it, that she basically planted the hair, and she planted everything to make Judy look bad. Seven looks irritated, but she does not run up on Sydney, which is crazy. Like, why not run up on Sydney? I don't know. Sydney was sitting there, like, basically saying, I did it, I don't care. After she faked and pretended to be your friend and she was scared of you, she was using that to plant Judy hair, and Judy blackmailed try to get you to fight Judy. And you not gonna attack her? Like, this is where it doesn't make sense. If you're gonna attack somebody, attack her. So I have no idea how her and Sarah get into it. But we're gonna go on to the next scene. I'm gonna watch the next scene, so we're gonna see how that goes. Cause I don't know. Alright, here's when we get to the point to where Sarah is being annoying. And Sarah's being annoying, but I don't think being annoying means you should get punched in your face. So I continue the scene, and Sarah is basically, again, like Sarah is going to always do, bring it back to her. Sarah, me, in my bathroom, I saw crumbs in my bathroom, and me, and I didn't do this, and I didn't do that. Like, Sarah, you gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop applying everything to you and making everything about you. If those are her issues, those are her issues. Shut up, because you really had nothing to do with it. And I'm sure that's probably why she gets upset at you, because you shouldn't be talking right now. Just let the hoes talk. And at the end of the day, you are a producer, but if you're not EP, let Natalie and Tanisha deal with that drama. You didn't have to say nothing. You had nothing to do with that. So you should just shut up and sit there and look pretty in your fly little sweater jumpsuit that you got on matching with Natalie, which I peeped. You got on white and she got on pink. You should have just sat there and kept it cute or whatever. All of a sudden, she just commented me. And she was kind of interrupting Seven when she talked. But it's easy to interrupt Seven when she talks because Seven is quiet when other people talk. She's quiet. She's not entertaining. It's crickets. It's dust. It's Michael Jackson. Hee. And it's annoying. So she's getting frustrated. You can see the buildup happening with her. Tanisha goes into this whole scene like, Seven, you're not happy, and I feel like I came here for da-da-da-da-da, and I want you guys to be happy, you claiming you're not happy. Tanisha, just shut up. Oh, God. It's like, girls, it's no medium. It's boring girls like Seven and Janelle that ain't saying nothing and putting me to sleep, and then it's over dramatic girls like Tanisha and Sydney that are just, like, overdoing it for cameras, and it's giving me a headache. But you can see Seven become increasingly annoyed as Sarah starts to talk. Increasingly annoyed. Then we have Christina talking. Christina's been quiet for most of this time. Like, first of all, Christina looks beautiful. Like, I don't know what was going on with the makeup. If she did her own makeup, she said she had her own team. Well, her team came in and slayed, honey. She's sitting there with her lip line on and her leather pants. And she's just like her blonde highlights. And she's just like, listen, let's just be calm, you know? Like, you guys, like, listen, it just sounds petty. And she confronts Sarah, like, Sarah, no disrespect, but, like, Sarah, like, you're talking about crumbs on the floor. And Sarah makes a good point. I am talking about crumbs on the floor, but she's talking about a black amount in her sink. In hair. Like, so it's literally, you know, like, I don't know. But Christina is cool with Sarah, cool with Seven, and less cool with Sarah. Like, they okay. So that's why she did that. We saw Christina come at Sarah in the conversation, so that's kind of why she did that. Sarah can really get under people's skin, and I don't really know why. Like just because somebody's annoying doesn't mean... I'm not the biggest Sarah fan. Like, be clear, I like Sarah, but I know Sarah's annoying. Like, and I know Sarah starts-ish, you know? But she didn't really start-ish with Seven. Like, I don't know. So Seven is just sitting there, like, as she says, like, she's mad about this. Like, Sarah is the only one really standing up to Seven, like, shut up, go home. But she wasn't even being direct like that, but she was kind of telling her, like, shut up, go home. Like, that's what I would have been saying. As soon as she started up, I would have been like, Seven, so go home. Why don't you go home? Go home. Go home. You're not talking to me? I know you're talking to everybody, but you should go home. I'm sitting here. Go home. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Go home, bitch. All right? Go see your baby if that's the problem. Why are you even talking to somebody? You should have packed your shit up like Judy is going to do and kept it moving. Moving along, ho. That's it. Point blank, period. As Sarah are talking, yeah. Sarah makes a good point. And Sarah's just like, Christina, me and you have been involved in this since the OnlyFans thing started. Since before we started everything to that got us here. You know what I mean? We been wanting to leave, and we ain't leave. And this girl is talking about she want to leave because it's a black amount in the hair and the sink. It sounds like a good point to me. What is she talking about? Why are we listening to this? Like, I don't know. She was still being semi-respectful, but Seven is getting pissed. You could leave, da-da-da-da, and the root of everything for Sarah is her baby. But I don't have kids. Sarah doesn't have kids, okay? So I can't relate. But if you need to leave because of your child, I respect that. Just shut up about it and leave, Michael Jackson. Beat it. Okay? That's it. I don't want to hear you talk about your child and how much you miss your child and how hard it is and how you just feel like you need to leave. Leave. Shut up. 7 comes out her mouth. Well, you need to mind your effing business. Bitch, you're talking about it in the group, so it is my business. What do you mean? I don't want to hear about it anymore. Shut up or go upstairs. What do you mean? Get out. What do you mean? Like, am I bugging? Like, I don't know. I just, like, I would have had to tell her, I got too much of a loud mouth and just too much, like, opinions. And I'm not scared of anybody. Like, so I literally would have told her, I'm the type of person let me rearrange that. I am scared of some people. And if I'm scared of you, you should be more worried. Because I'm going to bust you in your head with something if you blink at me wrong, if I'm afraid of you. Okay? I would have been talking to Sarah. I would have been talking to 7 like this. 7! If you feel like you should leave, you should leave. You should leave. I said, if you, because soon as she came over here, College Hill, Virgin Islands, I would have bust that bitch in her head with something serious. As soon as she came over here, when I'm scared of somebody, I'm talking to you with something in my hands, and it probably would have been a liquor bottle. 7, if you feel like you should leave, as soon as that hoe came anywhere near me, this and the top of her forehead would have became best friends. Boop, 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 boop. Immediately. That's what you do when you're scared of somebody. And I feel like Sarah just didn't really want to fight, and that's why she was sitting there. I see the fight coming, and I'm still holding this moose because this is what you need for hoes like that. She don't got no sense, so I'm going to knock it into her with this hair mousse. Hair mousse. Perfect for hitting bitches in the head with.
I'm saying is this shit is exactly like it was the first time I did it. I don't need to be here.
Bye.
I need to be right.
Bye.
One person got on the phone with me and watch who you talking to, Sarah.
Watch me. When you
Or
what? Or what?
Sarah.
Or what?
Steady directing.
Or what?
Whatever.
What are you gonna do?
Towards me, she won't shut the fuck up.
I won't.
No, you need to.
I'm Sarah right now.
I'm a grown ass woman. Because I'm not none of these girls.
I don't care who you are, bitch. She's standing up. Sarah, get up.
I'm speaking to her.
Sarah, get up.
I don't care. You was talking shit last night, and your stupid ass think I don't know.
About what?
And I'll slap the fuck out you if I didn't think your white ass would call the fucking police, bitch.
Her what?
This is Sarah.
Sarah, get up.
You shut the fuck up.
Don't shut up. Get up. She about to attack you.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
Do it. Do it right now. Sarah, not a punk. Oh, she missed. She do a phony miss. Ooh. Ooh. Tanisha hit the couch. Yo, that was crazy. Yo. All right. Let me watch that back. Hold on. I gotta watch it back. Because for me, it looked like 7 just ran up and ain't do nothing. But hold on.
About what?
And I'll slap the fuck out you if I didn't think your white ass would call the fucking
Why she call her white ass?
Sarah.
No, nobody. Shut up for what? She's been in the most fights in the history of the show. Sarah, get up. She meant. Ooh, Sarah smacked her. Sarah holding hers. That was corny. All right, so here's what I have to say about the fight. That was corny, and I didn't see 7 land a punch. I don't know if we're gonna keep it moving. Like Sarah, 7 is a powerhouse. Like 7 is crazy, and 7 will run up. And the thing is, when you're that mad, you can't fight. When you're that mad, you gotta be fighting a bitch that ain't got no hands at all. You know what I'm saying? To really do something. 7 ain't landing not one punch. I ain't seen 7 land one punch. I seen 7 pull hair. I seen Sarah smack her ass when she was on top of her. And I seen tussling. I seen Sarah trying to kick. And when 7 tried to swing prior to that, security held 7's arms so she ain't get no punches. The only contact I saw in that whole fight was Sarah smacking 7 in her face when she got that close like this. Okay? When she tried to yoke her. I don't care what the BGC fans say. I'm going to operate off of what I seen. I already know BGC fans think 7 is tough and y'all get hype off the tough girl-ish. But there's security, honey. And she was trying to really fuck her up and she ain't get a chance. And the one thing I got to say is Bitch, if you throw a phone, I'm one of these people because I jump in a fight quick. If you throw anything near me, they would have been fighting, and because she threw that telephone near me, I would have kicked 7 in her head. Point blank period, I would have jumped in the fight. Don't you ever throw a phone. If I was Tanisha, don't you ever in your life throw a phone at nobody while you near me. You should have said, Tanisha, move, if I'm Tanisha. Because soon as that phone would have left her hand, she'd have been fighting Sarah, and I would have been punching 7 all in her head. Michael Jackson decided to beat it at the end of this episode, and I don't like her. Now, after this, I don't like her. I don't care what y'all have to say. I don't like her. Not even because you didn't tell Sarah to get up, because Sarah should have got up. Sarah, this girl talking to you crazy. She says she'll smack the out of you. You should have got up. But honey, when you're angry, at least have aim. Wasn't she the one talking about Sydney having aim? This girl threw a phone, it's all the way over there. You're too mad, calm down. And that's why you ain't get the touch. She is not Kiki. Sarah is not Kiki. So Sarah fought that hoe. And if you watch any fight with Sarah, okay, Sarah is going to fight them hoes. I don't even like Sarah like that. Sarah is not my type of girl, but it's the same thing with Christina and Natalie, where everybody thought Natalie got beat up. You're crazy, okay? BGC fans, say whatever y'all want to say. I got the slow-mo, okay? There was no connection anywhere besides Sarah smacking her in her face when she was trying to defend herself, and that's it. 7, I do think 7 will probably beat Sarah in a one-on-one matchup, but there was security there, and she was too angry because she was dealing with her separation anxiety, and she really was upset. I don't really like girls like that, honestly. Like, it doesn't, like, that whole tough-ish, like, I'm from Jersey. Girl, bye. Jersey, New York, none of that is going to fly here, bitch. You got it fucked up. Nobody's scared of 7. And that's it. That's what I say about this video. Next week, it looks like it's more of Judy and Sydney going at it. I don't care about that. All I know is, from this point forward, I don't like 7. I don't like her. I don't care what y'all have to say. Tell her, say her this clip. I don't like Michael Jackson. You decided to beat it at the end of the episode, and your ass should have beat it outside that house. Bye, bitch. Like this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you got a problem, leave it in the comments. I'm going to let you know exactly how I feel. And that's that. Like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the notification bell so you can be notified each and every time I put up a new video. I'll see y'all for next week's episode. 7, oh girl, bye. Bye. Bye.